so it may be the happiest place on earth, but it is not the cheapest. However, today we are sharing a handful of tips and tricks to make your next trip to a Disney resort just a little bit more affordable. Travel expert Camry Price is here to share deals and discounts that will help make you vacation like a pro without spending a small fortune. It's great to see you. Camry, you love helping people find deals on travel. If we do the work, how much can we really save on a Disney trip? Because I think you go into it knowing you're just going to pay.
Yes, you have to go into it knowing that Disney's going to be kind of pricey, and they always are continuously raising their prices. But honestly, if you do the work, you can save a couple $1,000s easy.
A couple thousand?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that seems wild, but you need to be smart, you need to be pragmatic, but you can.
Okay, help us do that. You've got your favorite ways to save. First up, advice for purchasing tickets to the park.
Okay, so usually I am a book direct kind of a person. It's better. The exception is Disney. You are going to pay the premium amount with Disney when you book through Disney. So I like to buy my tickets through third-party sellers. So there are two that I recommend. The first one is Undercover Tourist, and the second one is Getaway Today.
Okay.
Getaway Today is a Utah-based company. They're totally legit. They're verified. They're awesome. They have standard deals throughout the year, but then they have amazing deals like around Black Friday. You can get kids, you can get adults at kids' prices, and then right now they're also doing a promotion where you get 1 day free on your ticket. So if you have a family of 6 and you get 1 day free, that automatically right there is like $600.
Yeah, that's a huge cha-ching. Can you cancel if you book through these companies?
What I really like about them is they have cancellation and refund policies, whereas Disney doesn't. So if you book directly through Disney and you get your tickets, you need to use your tickets within a set amount of time or they just go away.
And if you're into points, like some families are, will we still benefit through third-party sites?
Yes, so you benefit more. So Disney actually doesn't code as travel on a credit card statement, which is insane to me. But Getaway Today and Undercover Tourist does. So if you purchase through them, then it will code as travel and you can earn those points, or you can use points to erase those purchases.
All right, your next tip, something for anyone wanting to stay on a Disney property.
Yes, so everyone dreams of like the luxe stay in a grand villa, right, at the Grand Floridian or whatever, but those are so expensive.
Yeah.
So again, don't book directly through Disney. You can rent timeshare points through third parties. So there are two that I recommend. The first one is DVC Shop, and the second one is David's Vacation Club.
Okay.
And it's almost like how I could put up at my home for an Airbnb. If you are a Disney Vacation Club timeshare owner, you can rent your points out for someone to use.
So I'm not buying into a timeshare.
Nope, absolutely not.
I'm just buying someone else's piece of theirs.
Yep, exactly. You're just buying someone else's stay. You're renting it from them, and you get all of the amenities that you would on property, and it's totally legit. I like David's the best. They've been in business for 18 years. But you want to make sure, because you'll Google like rent Disney Vacation Club points. You want to make sure that you're going through someone that's legit, verified.
I was going to say, anything else to be wary of with this approach?
The only bummer about this, so you can save so much money, but their cancellation policy isn't great. So you kind of want to make sure your days are set and you know that that's when you're going to go, but you can save a lot. I
had no idea. And I have stayed on Disney property a couple of times.
Well, it's so fun, right? It's amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, it's one of those kind of, if you can, great, but this makes it a little more approachable for the average family, I think. Talk to me about if you want to stay off property.
So if your budget is a little bit tighter, and that's totally fine, you can still have an amazing experience. There are a few things you want to do. You want to stay at what's known as a good neighbor hotel.
Okay.
But you want to narrow down your search even a little bit further, because let's say I'm going and I'm staying at a good neighbor hotel and it's a lot cheaper.
What's a good neighbor
hotel? So a good neighbor hotel would be like a Marriott hotel that's by Disney that has a partnership with Disney to be a good neighbor hotel. So you can buy tickets through the hotel and they have transportation sometimes, stuff like that.
Got it.
So a good neighbor hotel is great. The problem sometimes is good neighbor hotels can be far. So you want to make sure that your good neighbor hotel is close to Disney, particularly in Disneyland, so you're walking, so you're not paying those parking fees, because often they'll have parking fees at the hotel and then at Disney, and at that point, you're looking at an extra $100 a day. So if you're going to stay off property, stay somewhere close. So I have a few that are my favorites. They're clean, comfortable, safe, close walking distance.
Tell us, please.
I like the Hyatt House. That's right there. I like the Sheraton Park Anaheim. That's really great. There's a brand new Westin Anaheim. It's really lovely. This is actually a little bit more of a luxe property, but it's still less than staying on property in Disney. And then there's also the Courtyard and Fairfield that are right across the park.
Camry is dishing it, and we are so grateful
my favorite
that you are.
Those are my favorite ones.
Disney gratitude all around.
Disney gratitude.
All right, finally, you say gift cards can be our friend in this planning
So I learned this the hard way.
Okay.
So Disney really knows how to make money, right? And all of a sudden you're at Disney and you're like, an $80 Mickey sweatshirt seems like a steal, okay? You're like, oh, the magic!
The Tinkerbell's because dust has fallen over you, and suddenly that $80 sweatshirt is like, it's paying you to buy it. Yeah.
So I've actually had a Disney insider. We've had a VIP tour guide one time tell us that a churro cart makes $1.3 million in profit per year per churro cart at Disney. And Disney anticipates that per guest, they will spend $200 to $500 per day extra on food, things like that. So I learned this the hard way. Toddler wanted everything. It was a fight. You get off a ride. They have all the treats and the toys. They've got the Toy Story bugs, everything. And it was a battle the whole time. And we'd already spent so much money to be there. So I decided next time I go, I'm doing this different. And I am getting him a gift card, and he can spend whatever is on that gift card. And when the gift card is done, it's done. And the responsibility is on him.
The money and the responsibility is on him.
Hands. Yep. So treats, balloons, whatever it may be. Churros, exactly.
$1 million later.
Churros, exactly. And so that's what we do for our kids. We set a set amount, and we buy our gift cards at a discount before we go.
I love that because I think it doesn't take away the magic or the experience, but it just gives them, it's a teaching opportunity, really.
And then the fight is done.
Yeah, the battle.
Yep, there's no battle.
Okay, those are all of your tips to save money. Now let's talk about one place you say that we should splurge.
So there is a place where I think that you should splurge, and this is to make the most of your time and your money, and that's with Disney Genie Plus.
We continue to hear over and over again that it's worth it.
It is worth it. It honestly is worth it, particularly if you're going during a busy time. And it is not cheap, I will say that, but if you can save other areas and then you can do this, Disney Genie Plus is a big one. You want to make sure you know how to use it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money. But it is a game changer. You can save hours and hours of time just by using it.
Your research is our gift. So thank you so much. I love that you're a mom that knows and you're a mom that shares. Where can we review this advice and also learn more from you?
So we have a whole Disney section on our Instagram and also on our website, and it's at Our Family Passport.
Our Family Passport online and on Instagram. You should be following already, getting all sorts of tips and pieces of advice just like this to help you travel wherever you go, but we will link you to her platforms from our website for that easy connection point. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Now I want to go book a trip.
Do.
Right now.